to you all wherever you are joining me at this hour. Come to Masterclass Stock Picks Performance for 2025. At this point in this video, we're looking at the stock pick for 2025 first quarter Masterclass, second quarter Masterclass, and no third quarter Masterclass that is still on till what till the 30th of September. Want to see how this stock picks are performed and how participants of course this events are also have been smiling to their banks, and at the same time the market also have not been dull this year. I will tell you it has been a win-win for designer investor and smart trader for the year 2025 so far. Are you among those that are smiling to the bank? Yes, let's show you what the market have delivered for those that really want financial freedom. Want to start from looking at the general market performance on daily chart, daily, weekly, and I'll finally look at monthly chart for year to date so that we can get the impulse of the market and also how the market has performed in all this range. If you look at the market performance, looking at year to date, I said right from time, I will tell you that the good thing you look at the chart is that it tells you what has happened. If you look at the year to date, this is 2025. This year is the end of 2024. Year to date, you can see that the market has been on an uptrend. In few occasions, you see that this index chart or index action is below the red line. The red line is what we call the 20 days moving average for Bollinger. You can see it here for yourself. Know that the market crossed the Bollinger upper side, but remain within the also will come down here, but remain above it all this while. On it, I'm talking about a daily chart. It shows that the market has been bullish, and we saw that as from the month of April, towards the last week of April, we saw that market change and volume traded also improved that supported this market or this the rally to where it is before pulling back on a declining volume. But we saw the last trading day of this week, which was yesterday before this holiday, that we saw a spike in volume, and despite that this spike in volume, we are still very very cautious of of the market because we know that this rally is mainly induced by what retail participants and which all eyes are still to see how the institutional investor are coming back to the market. Don't forget that I said it earlier that they take time to analyze their results before coming back. But we can see that as we are approaching another MPC meeting and also the end of the quarter that will usher in the last quarter of the year, every activity is going to be balanced. That's why sector rotation, bargain hunting, portfolio alignment for end of the year or last quarter of the year is ongoing. But I'll tell you that the major factor that will drive this sector rotation will be the third quarter earnings that we're expecting, and which I can see that yes, if you look at what I'm seeing that we expect to see a historic NGS move in last quarter of the year and beyond, and that tells you that there's a lot of potential for the market. Seasonality is part of what drives market, and that is where we are entering in few weeks to come. For me, it's the time for investors that are designing as much to that position. As the chart have shown us that market has been yes, correction create opportunity for you to buy. Whether pullback, you call it correction, you call it profit taking or sell off. All these opportunity after market have rallied for 5 straight months. And now that we're seeing on the daily chart, yes, market has shown sign. We'll go back to see what the weekly has saying. The weekly is also saying the same thing. Weekly is also showing that funds in the market, this of funds in the market is still strong, but this RSI. Quickly look at what is the chart saying in terms of liquidity. You can see that on the market on the liquidity is still very high, above 50 to 80. Despite that, it has broken down this trend line actually on uptrend. You can see that here, it maintained before breaking down. Now we're seeing that another uptrend from here to here for coming down. Now another uptrend, but I believe that reversal is also imminent. But you can see also your MACD is also declining here. Looking at this MACD as we speak, that means we have to pay attention to this MACD. It's very very important for us to look at it. As investor, we know what to do at this time. Then you need to pay attention to your chart. Exactly know what to do in this regard, and that is the only way you can also invest wisely as a trader or investor. You need to watch the market very well, and by watching the market, you know what to do at this time. But I'll tell you that the weekly chart is very very strong for me to see that market is still very very really for us to know what to do as a trader or investor. It's very very important that we pay attention to the market right away. and this is the way to go. And if you come to look at the monthly chart, also look at the monthly chart, shows you that it's fine. You can see the whole market chart is looking. Money flow is still very, very strong. MACD is still very positive. On the what on a wider time frame, for me, it's a good one for the market, month to date and also year to date. There's no cause for that. We saw that yes, for 3 days, trading days for this week, out of the 4 trading days, market was down for 3 days. The last day we saw a rebound, but let's see how it goes to see. But I believe that the last month that showed this no sign, I would say yes, it's a threat to uptrend. But I believe that sentiment and also especially the banking results, especially three dividend, will change the move any moment from now. For that, not panic, but buy into value. We'll come back to see the performance of these stocks that I told you earlier is very, very important to pay attention to it. This is what we are looking at this point here. You can see for yourself that stock quiz this year has done excellently. If you look at the first quarter matter class that come on the new year day, and I know that yes, this one we don't gather but send for those that participated, you can see the stock picks there. Prestige Assurance, Africa Prudential, NEM Insurance, CWG, and I'll tell you that this stock also deliver value. Look at their current price, look at the high they've gone this year, and also the low. Look at the buy range and also the price. I know we sent a sell alert on this one before the 90 days expire. Those that participate, they know what they got from these picks and also how they smile to the bank. On the average for that 5 picks, for the first 90 days of 2025, deliver an average of 75% above the whole year treasury, and no other investment will give you that. And this is at what at first quarter where positioning for what for new year for dividend and all before market slow down in March, but turn on reverse in April. And you can see that in the second quarter of the year, you can see the stock picks here, you can see UPDC, UCAP, Unilever, Livestock Feed, and CWG. Here you can see also because of that pullback in April. Yes, little you can see that the market also rebounded around April, around May. You can see that also sustained the market. The peaks also, most of them hit and surpassed even the target. I can see them here. What return? You can see the buy range, the high and the low, the current market price as at Friday. So as at Thursday this week, yesterday, and they will return in this for this period for this same 90 days. They will have 69 and average for me. It's a good one above what the index has performed and also about what other investment, especially the fixed income market is returning. But if you look at the third quarter masterclass is on. I said earlier that it will expire on the 30th of September. Now this masterclass was held on the 28th of June. I will tell you that the stock picks in that class, all apart from PZ, that one PZ and me and Baker, but I tell you others have returned more than what was even projected in the masterclass. You can see the life of Caverton, me and Baker, PZ and CWG and UPDC. You can see that this one returned an average of 94.7 in less than 90 days. Yes, you can see it for yourself, and that is what we're telling you that the 2025 have delivered value, and we see that the historical move on NGX is also ahead. After the MPC meeting, it's time to start preparing yourself to position ahead of what seasonality that pick up in the month of December and also anything that is coming October. You need to be in the market before this, and that's why this masterclass that is coming for the last quarter of the year is going to hold on the 27th of September, where value also are bringing experts from the market. It's not experts; these are real professionals that are trading themselves, managing people, big portfolio, and also they're going to tell you their strategies, and that also gives you more confidence to. Because I tell you, confidence is what imparts your bottom line. If you are following bandwagon, you'll be guessing. But for those that follow us, even when this market is pulling back, even when it got to where we say take profit, all everyone in our class knows that yes, I would say market is at overbought, take profit, and we are not surprised in market correcting, and that is the beauty of our stock market anywhere in the world. And I see that yes, this pullback has got opportunity for us to buy to value again, and that's what we're going to discuss in the master class, and also how to take the real strategy that will help you. I call it cut edge strategies, both in the equity market, in the AGS, and other platform or other investment windows, especially other exchange that where we are trading, what you can also advise to use to remain ahead of the market. These are going to be what we're going to discuss. We are still also going to talk about taking about investment, how to do personality in a recovering economy. Also, tell you that the contemporary world technical tools you use to stay ahead of the market. The importance of time and price analysis also will be discussed in this class that is coming. And I tell you, Alhaji Kofi is part of the guest speaker, Rashid Momo, and also bringing also a PhD holder, in this in the investment world. Not only that, the head of what of UCAP, those United Security, also been discussing this gathering. You need to be there and also to take the 5 top beat inflation times 2, and that is what we expect to share. And at the end, we also be smiling to the back. On this note, I will say thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. We look forward to see you, on the 27th of September, where we'll be in kind of rolling, most of the stock which we position. We know that will give you value in 2025, the last quarter and beyond, and then you also yourself will also smile to the back. Actually, the team of those that have been signing man from January, you also continue to smile to bank across into 2026. See you and enjoy the rest of your weekend and day.